Welcome back to the channel. This will be my very first review video. Please drop in the comments below if you enjoy it, if you want something different. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to support. This is of one of the most incredible places I've ever been in my life. Secrets MOXCHE in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. From the entrance of this place, we knew it was gonna be one of the most awesome places I've ever been in my life. These cold towels smelled like mint. It was hot outside. It took your breath away from the time you walked down this hallway and this entrance into what you're about to see is one of the most magnificent backdrops I have seen in my life. From the pools that they created all the way to the ocean in the background. This place sits up about 50 to 80 feet here. You'll see it right now. Look at that breathtaking view. If you were looking for a place where you walk in and you were wowed from the very second you go in, this is it. Now let's talk about these pools. The pools were incredible. I think there were 7 of them total that were facing the beach, and all of them had their own themes, which was really, really cool. This first one you're going to see, this was the party pool. This is where all the activities, all the music, it was live there, everything was happening there. The chill pool, really low music, really cool environment. Seemed there was a bar there too, it was awesome. This cenote, there was actually 3 of them hidden inside, which is awesome. The rooftop pool up top, we didn't get to see a lot. I call this the hot tub oasis, and there was hot tubs everywhere inside that pool. This long one you're about to see is this massive acrylic pool. It's acrylic at the very edge where you see a lot of the iconic photos in this one. And then the main pool is the main event. I mean, they built their own ocean in this thing with real rocks inside of it, super deep pools. This thing was insane. I mean, you can see it from the top here. You did scuba diving in here, which you'll see later that I actually did, and it really felt authentic. I mean, it was awesome. It's 15 feet deep in those holes, and it felt like you were in the ocean, and real sand is surrounding that pool too. It's actual sand around there. It feels like you're at the beach in the most beautiful scenery without the salt water. This cenote entrance even, like I said, there was 3 of these. There's me doing a little drone shot of this thing. This lifeguard actually asked me if I had a permission to fly this drone, so if you're gonna fly drones here, just know that you do need a permission slip from the front desk to be able to fly a drone at this place, or else you will get in trouble. So I asked at the very first of this, that's why I was able to fly all these drones. So you can see this incredible drone footage of these pools. This was one of the biggest highlights of this resort. If I have one of the top things that was awesome about this resort, it's definitely gonna be these pools. The pools make the resort. Whether you're there to chill, whether you're there to learn how to scuba dive, or just hide in a private cenote, or be in a hot tub, or party the whole time in that big pool, this is the place for you no matter what your vibe was. This place was definitely there for you. I'm gonna do a real quick tour of these rooms. I don't wanna get too much into them. They were beautiful, immaculate rooms with great finishes, but it's kind of boring to look at all the rooms, and I want you to go there yourself and get to experience it. So we're gonna go over it quickly, but it's not gonna be a huge highlight in this video. The shower was a massive walk-in shower with these granite tiles. It was a spa-style resort with a rain shower on the top. So pretty standard and nice resorts in Mexico as far as this part goes. We did have a standard room, which was still, $500-600 a night. It wasn't like one of the suites or one of the ocean-facing rooms, which would be more than that. They gave us 2 beds, which me and my wife did work out eventually. We were able to push them together. But the room itself, this is the really, really big benefit. This was built in 2022. So a pretty new resort if you're watching this in 2023. We went in 2022. And it was, 6 months old, a very, very nice new resort. So everything there, including the room service, how you book things, how you get private dinners on the beach, all that stuff was done through a tablet. And you're gonna see that here pretty second, but still breathtaking views from even this standard room in here. You got to see like the ocean and that really cool sand garden they had. But going back into the room, we're actually, you'll get to see it here in a second. Something I was really excited about, I speed this up, most resorts in Mexico don't have American snacks, like M&Ms and things like that. But in Mexico, the chocolate is really good. So the M&Ms are incredible. Standard stuff inside the fridge, like water, juices, things. Here's the tablet I'm talking about. You can order anything from this tablet. Most Secrets resorts, new ones, have this. I've been to Secrets Divine and other Secrets locations in Mexico, and a lot of them have this tablet, which is actually very handy. You don't want to be on the phone on hold for 30 to 40 minutes trying to get somebody on the phone to get room service. You order it straight from your tablet. They come to your room. It's super convenient. I'm going to give the room in this one a pretty big highlight. The pools are a 10 out of 10, no doubt. The room for me is going to be a 9 out of 10 just because the space that you had inside the bathroom was a little cramped to be a 10 out of 10. But it's still, this place was insane, to say the least. So it's a very, very, very nice resort. Here's one of the lowlights of this thing was the beach. Now, it's still a beach, guys. If you like water, if you like sand, it's still a beach. The seaweed was very prevalent in this area. They just got this resort built, so the beach wasn't super nice. We didn't spend a lot of time on the beach. We did catch some fish, which you can see in the videos. If you go back and watch the videos, we caught fish off this beach, and you can see how to catch fish off this beach, but it stunk. It didn't smell that great. It wasn't like the best beach you're gonna go through. So don't go there for the beach. If you are going to Secrets MOXCHE, it is not for the beach. Now here is a massive uptake. So beach, I'm gonna get 5 out of 10. The food here was insane. I mean, everything from the buffet to the fresh squeezed juices. There was nothing that was done cheap here. The food was very, very high quality. It was really nice. Even the buffets that you're seeing right now, everything there, including the steak, the chicken, the fish, the ahi tuna, everything was fresh and it was really good. High quality food here. Food is going to be, no joke, a 10 out of 10. One of the best places I've ever been for food and all-inclusive, because you're feeding the masses, so you don't really know. And this is something in Mexico, if you've been before, it's a big deal to us. That's real ice cream. Most of the time they use this powder type of mix. It doesn't taste right, but it is real ice cream there, and it tastes incredible. We went to every single restaurant here. This is Sea Soul, and Sea Soul was like a flip on seafood, and it was a very great resort. From everything we ate, not kidding. Literally everything we had here was delicious. This octopus, everybody we were with could not stop raving about how good this was. I didn't have it. The scallops, my wife absolutely loved it. Look at the views right there, including the scallops. They were delicious. This was a fish that was a fresh catch of the day that I had. I mean, everything you're gonna eat there from the dining experience, like look how they present things. Like even the presentation of this is higher class. Everything that you're gonna see at this resort, it's a 5-star resort for a reason. It's a Secrets for a reason. It's gonna be presented in a way that would make you feel like you're going to a fine dining restaurant or a nice restaurant every place you visit, and it is all included. So this place is incredible. This was the place right by the pool. Bamboo is actually open for lunch and for dinner. I went during both. This was the best meal I had. This one right here, this crispy fish, was the best meal I had the entire time I was there. Believe it or not, in the Bamboo restaurant, if you go, you've got to get that crispy fish. It's got so much flavor, it's incredible. To a lighter side, the cafe, that's the ice cream I'm talking about. Real ice cream, it's incredible. Breakfast sandwiches, croissants, all kinds of sweet bread. The drinks there are gonna be a lot like Starbucks, and they have fresh squeezed juices and also fresh smoothies. Barefoot Grill was somewhere you could always go to grab something quick in the daytime. Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, catch of the day. You're gonna see us, look at those hamburgers. That's real beef in Mexico, which is hard to find in Mexico. Most of the time you're getting a really thin patty, it's 85%, it's not gonna be real. This food was incredible, even at this restaurant. And that whole fish, that is what I love at places like this. That stuff was fresh from the ocean. You could tell they caught it quick, and it tasted so good. They did such a great job. Moving up to a little bit higher class. The Suki restaurant here was their hibachi style restaurant, and every night you'll see at the end of here, it was something funny we did. We told them that it was my brother's fiance now, Kylie, her birthday. So everywhere we went, it was her birthday and they're doing something special. But look at the presentation on everything they do here, from the appetizers to the main dishes. Suki, or however you say it, was really, really, really nice. And everything was super fresh. They even gave us a free bottle of sake because they thought it was her birthday. And it was really, I don't even like sake, and it was incredible. There's the dessert that they got. It's a rice crisp over that, and there's her birthday right there. Every place we went, there was something special. This was the place that I was super, super excited about. Ember Kitchen. It's done from a wood stove fire oven. Everything was done there, and to be honest with you, it was still great food. It was okay compared to my expectations. At the top of the list, this definitely would rank near the bottom as far as the restaurants to me, and it was one of the nicest ones and the harder ones you had to get a reservation for. Their room service, when I say room service breakfast, it does not normally look like this. I'm talking everything from their French toast to pancakes to eggs Benedict was higher level when it comes to all-inclusive. You gotta realize all-inclusive resorts are meant to feed the masses, and they did a really good job at making it taste like you were at a fine dining restaurant. This was probably my favorite restaurant personally. Allura was their Italian restaurant. This drink that they has is their specialty drink. I don't even know what it is. It was absolutely insane. I mean, a great drink. Everything they had there, at the Italian restaurant was the flavor was there, the presentation was there, whether it was a rustic design or just a straight up. That lasagna was insane. I mean, the thing had 2 different flavors on it. My wife got a bunch of different kinds of pastas. All of us ordered all kinds of crazy stuff. I can't go too deep into the food when it comes to that stuff, but I'm telling you guys right now, if you are going to a resort and you want to chill by a really nice pool and eat really, really good food, Secrets MOXCHE is 10 out of 10 my suggestion out of everywhere I've been in Mexico, period. And I've been to over 15 all-inclusive resorts in Mexico. This one ranks at the very top when it comes to food and their pools. They are the top of the line when it comes to food and pools. So if you're looking for that, that's good. Here's something that they shined on too, activities and entertainment. What you saw Jake do there was a little golf simulator. It was broken half the time, so we couldn't use it. And this guy was absolutely awesome. Made it very, very fun. We got to play poker with each other, and he was just making us win and lose. It was just a fun time. We played pool every night before we ended. Jake was even challenging couples he met on vacation to play the pool. So I would rank the activities that they had, including their shows, activities. You're going to see that kind of stuff. The talent was really good. I mean, for a Mexican resort, most of the time you get decent shows. Some of the shows were okay, like the rock show is okay, right? You're American, you're used to American rock, it was okay. But a lot of their shows, the entertainment and talent was very high. The activities, there were tons of them to do. Unfortunately, we didn't get to experience a lot of those activities because the wind was so bad when we went that we couldn't do the kayaks, what you're about to see here. Yeah, we couldn't kayak, we couldn't stand up paddleboarding and that stuff. But if we could have taken our fishing poles, gone out and fished and did all kinds of stuff in that water. It made the ocean a little bit more enjoyable for us. But overall, guys, this resort is gonna be a 9 out of 10. We beat their staff at volleyball and their activities, a 9 out of 10. Their activities, I'm gonna give a 6 out of 10 just because we didn't get to do any of the kayaks or anything. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. I can't wait to see you guys for the next adventure. Comment where you want us to go next and do a review on.